Hello YouTube. Um, this is the first video on my channel as of now, except like 3 shorts, but that doesn't matter. I've decided that the shorts will be for stuff unrelated to the videos. The videos will be about stuff I've experienced and done, so, I'll get started right away. The one time I almost died. Now you might think otherwise, but, it doesn't really matter. So I was about 4 or 5, thinking, hey, I want to climb that really tall dresser I have. I used to have it, I don't have it anymore. It was this really tall dresser. About 7 foot, 7'5". It was very skinny as well, and was not bolted into the wall, so I decided to climb it because there was one shelf that I couldn't reach. And I'm a smart kid. I was a smart kid there then too. I still have no common sense. I decided to climb it instead of getting a chair or something. Say, not realizing that it could very well tip over, which it did, and not knowing that it was not bolted into the wall, climbed it, and at that point, I was not very heavy, but I was still heavy enough to tip it. It fell over and hit the back of my bed, which this is not the one I've had. This is like my 4th bed, I believe. It fell on the back of the bed and pinned my feet to the ground, so I couldn't move. That was, I don't know why I'm laughing. It wasn't funny, but looking back at it, it's kind of funny. My mom came into my room and was terrified to see me laying on the ground with a dresser on me. They got it off me. I was a little traumatized, and I'm fine today. So, yeah. Okay, on to the next thing. Injuries. So I'm a Boy Scout. A couple years back, I was at, it was either Boy Scout camp or Cub Scout camp, and we were staying there for a week. Some people signed up for, or did something, I can't remember. Got to go down to the little river, or lake, or whatever it was that down there. It was maybe a mile walk down. The road was dirt and rock. There was a really steep downhill section, and then it was just like mostly flat terrain. It was really rocky on that downhill section, which made it really like unstable ground to walk on, so you'd have to tread carefully. I decided to walk on the side of the path where most of the small rocks were. So, of course, I tripped and cut that little area of skin right in between, well, it's like right there. Yeah, I've got a scar there. It's old, but I can still feel it. Of course, I tripped and it cut my leg right there. It's like maybe about that long, not very long. But thankfully, I had my backpack with me. I don't know why. It had a first aid kit full of stuff in it, and I cleaned it and put a band-aid on it, and good as new. Then we had fun the rest of the day, which wasn't very long because maybe a few hours. We also went canoeing or kayaking or whatever you call it, kayaks. Yeah, kayaks. I know the video's shaky. It's just me trying to find a comfortable position to sit. Oh yeah, spraining my ankle, I think. I believe I sprained my ankle. This was years ago. Just to let you know, I am 13 years old. So this was like 4 or 5, when I was 4 or 5. We were at the camp. We've been going to the same camp for years. We were letting the grown people pack up the camp, and we were just running around. There was a fireplace right in the middle. Well, fire pit right in the middle, and I decided to run by it. My right foot, slid on a rock and went like that. It hurt. Or maybe it went like that. I can't remember. It wasn't broken, but I also don't think it was sprained. We never actually went to a doctor to check it out. That was probably a mistake. I spent the rest of the day with an ice pack on my ankle. And it hurt when I walk, so, you know, it's not that good. What else? Oh, this was actually fairly recent. I wear glasses because I'm nearsighted, I think. I was playing with that one there. And I ran into my room, hit the corner of that dresser. It broke both arms.